Alright guys, another fun and exciting episode of Cooking with Dan! Alright, so I'm not a really big breakfast guy, but occasionally when I do, I like to go all out. So today I'm going to do a really fast, really quick and easy breakfast idea that I eat quite regularly. It is oatmeal pancakes and French toast done on a side cut. These are very simple, easy meal, but it combines the elements of sweet and savoury both in the same dish. So what we're going to do is we're going to head it out and I'm going to show you how we do it. Like I said guys, this is a very simple, very easy recipe. There's only very limited amount of ingredients we require to pull this off. So the first one is a cupful of quick oats. Now quick oats you can buy from the store, you can either get the Kellogg's brands, you can get the Sally's brands, it doesn't really make any difference. They're just easy to work with, they've already got some ingredients in there that help cook and speed up the process. So 1 full cup of quick oats, and we're just going to slice them straight into a bowl. We're going to need soy milk. The choice is yours. You can either go with full cream milk, soy milk, skim milk, whatever your own preference is. I switched to soy milks about 8 months ago. I was like your normal typical Australian guy, consuming huge amounts of iced coffees, dare, browns, all those, being a plumber during the day. And I was putting on weight. I'm now 32, and that becomes a problem as you get older. So I switched to the soy mix, and I had a dramatic change in both my dietary intake and my well-being. I feel fitter, easier, and I don't feel that gluggy that you get from normal milk. So that is only a personal preference, but I do go with soy milk for a choice. You're gonna need eggs, 2 to 3, depending on how much French toast you want to be making. We then have bread. Now again, bread is a personal choice as to what you use. My personal favorite, and I buy this all the time, is from a company called Abbott's. This is a pumpkin with sunflower seeds, caramelized onion. Really tasty, tasty bread. I buy tons of this, probably buy Woolies out each time they come through. We're going to need some garlic salt. Now you can get away with just using normal garlic granules or salt if you want. You can buy it pre-made like this, it's easier. We have some cracked peppers. And again, personal preference, like my food a little bit spicier, so this is some chili flakes. And then for a topping, we want some maple syrup. So we'll get straight to the process of setting this up. It's very easy. We already have our oats in there. We just want to go with 1.5 cups of milk. And we want to just either whisk or stir that up with a fork. And being quick oats, the reason I like quick oats is that they are exactly that, they are quick. So we're going to use the microwave here. Depending on your microwave, we're going to go full power. And I'm going to set this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes. During that time, we will get the other products up and going. Okay, so I've just started up the microwave, so I've got about 1.5 minutes. That's how quick this recipe is going to be. We're just going to grab a couple of eggs. And crack them straight into the bowl. Now, if you get free-range eggs, you're going to have a much easier time of cracking. You're going to have a lot less shells in there. The ones that you get, the caged eggs, there's nothing wrong with them. They taste exactly the same as normal eggs. Just the shells are a lot thinner. And when you got thinner shells, it is much harder to crack. So I choose not to go with that. All right, you're going to need soy milk. So all you need is a splash of soy milk into this. So again, if you're using full creams, it's fine. And then we add our other flavors. So I'm going to use just a little bit of chili flakes in here. A little bit of garlic salt. And some cracked pepper. And we're just going to give this a good whisk. And as simple as that. So we grab our bread. You can use a cutter for this. This is just a lid off one of my tea containers. Perfect size, that's why I use it. And we're just going to grab that and we're going to put it straight over the center and press down firmly. And then we have our French toast. Now, I usually use my hand with this. We just give this a bit of a flatten. You don't want it completely flat, not like a rolling pin, but you do want to take a little bit of the air out of the French toast. What it does is this will help soak up the egg mixture. And then we take our egg mixture and we stick our discs into it. trying to do is soak up as much of that egg mixture as possible. And my French toast is ready for cooking. Okay, so my oats have cooked for a minute and a half. So this is what we're going to look like inside the bowl. So it would have cooked on the outside, the inside should still be nice and runny. We're going to take our egg, crack that straight into the center. And then we're going to take our flour. My apologies guys, I did forget to include self-raising flour in the ingredients at the start of this video. Standard self-raising flour, I can get it from Woolies, Coles, I've used it before in my previous videos. It's just going to require 1 tablespoon. Center that. And then we're just going to whisk it up. Right, and we're just going to take that mixture and we're just going to put it back in the microwave for another 15 seconds. Okay, and that's just come out of the microwave now. Just give it one last whisk and we're going to take it over to the cooking section with our French toast, which has now been sitting and absorbed virtually all the egg mixture that we had. Alright guys, so the cooking process is really easy for these. All we do is we take a frying pan, we want to bring that up to temperature with about a tablespoon with the oil. We just want to spread that all around the pan, making sure that it's a good coating all the way around. Now we want to get the oil hot, but we don't want to burn it. So if you start seeing smoke coming off your pan is too hot. We just want to take our pre-made pancake mixture, which has now been sitting for maybe a minute or so. We'll just give that another whisk to make sure all the moisture is absorbed into the oats. And we're just going to pour that straight into the pan. I found with this mixture, you end up with about 6 pancakes. So if you want to make more, if you've got a family that you're doing it for, just increase the recipe mixture. As you can see, this has only been on there for maybe 30 seconds or so. As soon as you start seeing bubbles come up through your pancakes, so the holes that you see on the top of the pancakes means you are ready to flip. Remember not letting your oil pool up anywhere on the pan. And those first 3 are ready. And we just repeat the process again with the second lot. And like I said, that is the end of my mixture, and I've gotten exactly 6 pancakes out of it. Perfect for one person's helping. Okay, so again, I'll show you them. Holes are now starting to appear in the top of the pancakes. They are ready to flip. Again, just watching these pancakes to make sure that it's all about colour. You get the colour that you want underneath it, they are ready to come off. Right, so we don't do it all here, we just go straight back into the process. We're going to take that French toast, I want to stick them straight onto the pan. Now being this completely coated with eggs, this is going to take a touch longer than what the pancakes did. Keeping an eye on your pan, making sure your pan isn't getting too hot. If you start seeing smoke coming off, like the wisps that you see here, your pan's getting a bit too hot, turn it down a touch. And I want to keep watching on our French toast as well, we don't want this to burn, so I want to just keep flipping this over. Now because this is bread and it is quite thick, as you can tell if you look on here, these French toast and everything, even though I squished them down, because they soak up the moisture, they raised back up again. That's the reason why I squished them down. It's like using them like a sponge. Again, we want to watch these that we don't want to burn them, so we may need to flip these over a few times just to get the heat all the way through and cook completely. Now these, just sort of tell when these are completely cooked through is to see whether they are firm. If they're still squishy, then the internals of them haven't quite cooked properly, and you're going to need to keep flipping them over just a few more times to get that heat right through it. Alright, now they've firmed up quite nicely in the center, and they are ready to come off. Alright guys, so we are going to plate this up, and I'm going to show you the end result of the very fast and easy either brunch or breakfast. So here we have the end result, guys. We have the oatmeal pancakes with a bit of maple syrup drizzled over the top, and our French toast done with seasoning, and our pumpkin and sunflower bread. I've got some garlic aioli just squirted on the side there, because this is my breakfast today. But that is your very fast, very easy, relatively healthy Cooking with Dan breakfast. Stay tuned, remember to follow, and look forward to the next video that will be coming out soon. Cheers.